Hey beauties, I hope that you are well. It's your girl TiaBella, and in today's video I am going to be showing you how simple and easy it is for you to do your nails and add some bling. So if you want to see, please keep on watching. Beauties, welcome back to the channel. If you are new, welcome. So we're just gonna go straight into these nails. I've already applied foil glue to my nails, which I use as my DIY peel off base, and now I'm gonna take my Makartt base coat and just apply a layer of this over the entire nail. Once I'm done, I put this under my UV lamp to cure, and this is how it looks after it has been cured. So I am going to be applying my XL square cover tips. I'm going to be using the Makartt Femi Beauty Polygel to adhere them to my nail. So before I do that, I did apply some primer to the bottom part of this nail, and I'm just going to go over that area with some of this base gel. So this is actually going to be my first time using the Polygel that came in the Femi Beauty kit. I think I purchased this a couple of weeks ago and I didn't get around to using them, so I'm excited to use this today. And really and truly, it's like butter. This is my first time also using the Polygel brush as well. So I'm just gonna spray a little bit of isopropyl alcohol on this just to kind of loosen up the bristles on this. And now I'm simply going to pat the polygel into place, making sure that most of my nail bed is covered, and then I'm going to apply my nail tip directly on top of the polygel. Once I have the nail tip in place, then I would put this under my UV lamp to cure. So this tiny little bubble ended up being in my nail, and it actually ended up being in several nails, but I am just too lazy to take this nail tip back off just for these one bubbles. And I'm going to be covering this nail anyway with gel polish, so not a big deal for me. So I'm taking my 100-180 file and I'm filing around the cuticle area as well as the tip of the nail, and then I'm taking my buffer and just removing the shine from the top part of this nail. So once the nail has been buffed, this is how it looks. I'm going to take my little dusting brush and just remove any excess dust. And once I'm done with that, I will take a wipe of isopropyl alcohol and just kind of wipe down these nails, making sure to get that cuticle area where usually dust gets captured. Now, after I am satisfied with how it looks, then I'm going to go in with a thin layer of base gel over the entire nail. So for the design for my thumb, I'm going to be adding in some glitter from Charlie's Nail Art, and it's this beautiful purple galaxy glitter mix that I'm applying. So whilst this base gel is still wet on my nails, I'm going to apply the glitter. And I am using some of the new rhinestones that I got from AliExpress, and I feel like these two polishes from the Femi Beauty kit kind of matches the bling that's going on. It's like blue purple, so those are the color schemes that I'm using today. So I'm just going to take a regular nail brush and dip into the galaxy glitter and just apply it onto the wet base gel of my nail. So I'm liking how the glitter looks. It looks very marbly. So I'm just going to take a few pieces of these gold foil flakes and just add them on to this nail. So after I am done applying the flakes, I do go ahead and cure my nail. And to make sure seal this all in, I'm just going to go in with another layer of base coat over this glitter and foil just to keep them protected. After I'm done curing that nail, then I'm just going to add in a little bit of this blue glitter gel polish to the nail just to kind of tie in and match the bling rhinestone that I'm adding, because as I showed you before in the beginning, that bling rhinestone has elements of purple as well as blue in it. So I just want to make sure that this nail tries to incorporate both colors. Now let's move on to the other nails, and I'm going to take this color called Sugar and just apply it to my middle finger, my index finger, as well as my pinky finger. And I'm gonna go in first with a thin first coat, and then I apply a second coat and cure that under my UV lamp. Now, I do have this new sort of chrome powder that I got off of Amazon, and this just arrived to me yesterday. And it came right in time. There's so many different colors in this kit, and I was looking for something kind of purpley because I've never used chrome powder before, and I've seen them on YouTube a lot, so I wanted to give it a try in this design. But I actually ended up going for a kind of, I want to say, shimmery, holographic kind of color here. Now, it did come with a rhinestone glue in this kit as well, and a duster brush and some rhinestones and some other stuff, but I didn't end up using those. I have my own bling from AliExpress, and I have them set up here on this paper towel just to kind of give me an idea of what I want to use for this. Now, because I've never actually tried chrome powder before, I didn't know really how to use it. So I thought that I would go in with a layer of top gel and then cure it for like 10 seconds and then apply the chrome gel to it. But while I was applying this to my nail, because I had already did 2 coats of the gel polish, so I still had that sticky layer, somewhat of a sticky layer for the gel polish. And based on what I read for chrome powder is that you just need a sticky layer, but I didn't know, I didn't know. So when I was applying this chrome powder, I was thinking that it would just stick to the part of this nail that has the top gel, but that's not actually the case. Wherever I rubbed this chrome powder on my nail, it is where it stuck. And I thought it was just going to stick to the top gel. So anyway, I just wanted to explain what my method is behind why it looked the way it looked. I did not plan for it to look like this. So I took an alcohol wipe, right? Thinking, okay, you know what? I'm just going to apply top gel over the layer that I want to save. And then I'm going to take my alcohol wipe and wipe off the excess. But no. That chrome powder stayed exactly where it was. And I'm so glad I didn't, be wild and try to apply it all over different parts of the nail. So as you can see here, like I'm wiping and it's not coming off. So I was like, uh-oh, I'm in trouble. But as usual, with all my designs, whenever something goes wrong or something doesn't turn out the way that it's supposed to turn out, you just kind of improvise. It still looks pretty. It still looks really nice. I love the chrome powder, first of all. I don't know why I'm so late to the game. So instead of trying to figure out how I'm going to shape it up, because this is supposed to be like a slanted kind of French, I'm just going to go in with some of this glitter polish and just kind of just wing it. Just create something. I'm just adding in elements of the blue and just adding in elements of the purple to the nail. Sorry that I had to explain all of that, but I just want you to know behind the scenes, like I really don't know how my designs are going to turn out, and most of the times it's just I just be creative and I make it up. So anyway, while this gel polish is still wet, I take some of this foil that I used earlier and I just kind of put it around it and a perimeter of the nail just to add some gold to this design. Anyway, sorry that I talked so much just now. I just wanted to explain. Anyway, back to the video. Okay, so for my pinky finger, after I had applied the sugar gel polish over the entire nail, then I did a French using that purple gel polish, purple glitter gel polish, and now I'm just adding in a few pieces of some gold and some rhinestones to this finger. Once I'm satisfied with how the crystal placement is looking, then I would cure this under my UV lamp for around 30 to 40 seconds. And now that finger is done, we can now move on to the index finger. For the index finger, I'm going to take both gel polishes and kind of create a swirl pattern down this finger. The idea behind this is that I wanted to use the butterfly, the gold butterfly from the Femi Beauty kit. So I wanted to create like a butterfly trail. So the glitter should represent like that, the kind of magical trail that, you know, butterflies and fairies follow. And then I'm going to stick the gold butterflies onto, in no particular way, onto the nail, and then follow that trail with some rhinestones. So I'll be quiet for a few seconds and then let you see how I did it. All right, so once the butterflies are on, then I'm taking some of the smallest size of that kind of Aurora Claire rhinestone and just placing that along the trail. And then once I'm done, I just put this under the UV lamp to cure, and this finger is done. So here is how that finger is looking after it has been cured. Yeah, so we're now down to just our ring finger where the big bling is going to be going on. And I have these set up here on my table of kind of how the design is looking. These ones were from the AliExpress, if you remember. And then I had a few other pieces that I got from Amazon as well. So when I'm doing my bling, I just kind of try to set it out first so I know what I'm doing and try to get an idea, and that's how it's looking so far. So now we need to get this bling onto my ring finger now. So here is how the nails are looking. It's amazing what a few pieces of like really stunning bling, inexpensive I might add, just transform your finger into something that's just simply magical. So I do hope that you give this video a good thumbs up, comment down below if you like the design, and I will see you in the next video.